It takes me on to actually, maybe you can relate or give your input on it, but I find it really difficult to deal with messages at the moment, as in from a point of view, text, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media, emails, just basically cope with the amount of messages that are coming in. So you get your usual trivia, you get your usual spam there, it's just a delete, or you could have a little look at the shop or that. So disregarding all of the trivia, there's just so many messages that I reckon I could spend all day just replying to emails and I wouldn't
Yeah.
get to the bottom of it. Are you finding that at all?
I've always had this problem, but I put a kind of solution to it a long time ago, and I've stuck by it pretty well. I just batch it, so I've got 2 hours a day, one early, one late, and it's just where I just work up the strength to just sit and just do as much as I can. So I'll just reply to as many emails and as many texts as possible, and at the end of that hour, that's it. It's cut off. So I try and go by priority of things that I actually think have to get sent. But at the end of that hour, I'll write that last email, that last message, and I shut it off again until the next morning where I approach it. Because otherwise, like you said, all day, you could just do it all day. And the problem is that your inbox it's other people's wants and needs, not yours. So it's everyone else's priorities that they're trying to put onto you. Mr. Cashman, could you do this? Mr. Cashman, we'd love it if you did this. Please click here for this. Please, could you let me know about this? It's all for them. None of it's really for you. And it's certainly not where you want to direct your energy, but it can just derail you, and it can just hold you there for hours. So all my phones and stuff, they're on do not disturb mode. I don't get any notifications because I don't care. The only ones you can get through are like my mum in case someone's dying. Other than that, it's like it can just wait because I'll get to it at 6 p.m. when I'm going to sit down and reply to you all. And a few people like yourself, you're on what I call the exception list, where it's like most of the time you message me, I can either read it and know I can get back to you later, or I can just reply to it quickly and give you what's required. But the majority of people, they go in the brackets.
Yeah, I find actually funny you say that. I find there's a number of people where I always like to be polite. So on an email, on a text, I always like to say hi and write their name. And I always like to finish with a thank you or have a good day or something like that. And then the content of the message. And you don't see that a lot nowadays.
No, messaging has killed that, hasn't it? Because
Yeah.
we went from letters and emails to now it's a text where it's like, you just say that.
Even in a comment, I don't feel polite unless I've done that.
I never realized that's what that was, because I've always known you to do it, that you sign off on almost everything, even a comment. That's interesting.
Yeah, and but I'll do a similar thing. Yeah, we're on the same page then with messages. Like I have certain days, like Monday morning, Wednesday morning, where I put an hour aside just to prioritize some flagged emails or something like that. Or I have a written rule now, 10 till 10, from 10 in the morning to 10 at night. Unless I'm posting something or sending something that is part of the workflow or whatever it is one's doing on that day, I don't address social media or emails or messages or anything.
Yeah, I call them infinity pools. I don't remember where I heard it. It's from something, but you could do anything where you could technically just scroll forever. I just don't touch them at certain parts, because you just go down a rabbit hole with it, and before you know it, 2 hours, 3 hours of your day are gone, and really you've achieved a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
So they're dangerous, and they're designed to be like that, aren't they? They are designed to hold your attention and keep you kind of looking through them. That's what they want, and they probably spend millions on these app designs to make sure that they're as addictive as possible.
Because then they can put an advert in the corner, can't they, and sell it?
Yeah, that's right. You're scrolling through, you're seeing all your friends and family, and then before you know it, you're on Amazon and adding 50 things to your basket that you never knew you wanted.
Do I want this?
Do I want this? Yes, I want this.